On tonight's episode of Leadership Planet, we study construction field leaders. What do they do? Are they even leaders at all? We first try to find the source. Some come from farms. Some learn it in school. A very few come from college. Some come from the military. What we know for sure is there is no clear path to this job or career, and that presents challenges for the long term. These task-focused, hard workers have been the backbone of construction for generations, but their very success now puts them in jeopardy. Consider this foreman, jumping in to help his crew. There are many who say, "I would never ask my people to do something that I would not do myself," and while admirable, the minute a leader picks up the shovel, they are now doing, not leading. While this can be a good thing in the short run as it establishes rapport and shows empathy, too many would-be leaders simply do too much of this.
Notice the challenges this one faces.
It's good to be down here with the men. Get in with the crew. Leading. Can't see a damn thing from down here. What the hell's going on the rest of the job? Where the hell is everybody? Jeez, it's fucking dangerous down here. But I'm leading. I'm down with the crew. This is where I need to be. This isn't working.
This person cannot be called a field leader as they are not really leading anything. It is difficult to find this elusive creature in the wild, as they are always on the job and rarely have time to relax. But we did manage to get a photo of a 45-year-old superintendent. There does appear to be another path. Proper leadership training is often the moment where emerging leaders step on the new path. Consider this crew leader, using all the tools and training at his disposal.
All right, gather around. Hey, Jose, I appreciate you staying late to get the layout done. I'm looking at the numbers. We made up a lot of ground yesterday. Another day like this, and we'll be done at noon, and we're all taking off on Friday afternoon. Hey, I just got off the phone with the PM, though, and we're going to move to Plan B. The GC wants to give access to another trade, and we're going to flex. So if anybody questions, all right, let's talk about that before we go do it.
Quite the contrast. This self-aware leader enjoys lower turnover and better safety. Here we see a different 45-year-old superintendent, one who has embraced the new way, and he looks to be a better example than the old school.
While this specimen seems to be doing well, what about survival of the species? If too few people take the new path, there will be no one left to actually build buildings. 3D modeling and BIM is nice, but our future needs builders.
We interviewed behavioural leadership scientist Angus Macranish of the Scottish Builders Guild.
This is a point of crisis. If the industry does not make a quantum leap in learning to truly treat people as the most important asset, we may all be living in tents again. Only 60% of field leaders say they have reasonable work-life balance. Leadership training is an afterthought. This all must start with executives who will invest and commit to making the new path a reality.
These machines are only magnificent when there are dedicated people coming to work. Field supervision needs to get out of the ditch and lead. For all of our sake, let's hope this happens.